Hey friends, let's tap in for our all signs general messages here for this upcoming week. Whenever you find this reading though, this is a timeless reading. My hair kind of messed up, whatever. So yeah, whenever you find this is your reading. So let's tap in. I hope everybody is having a good day whenever you are coming across this reading. Let's see what's going on in the collective. What's going on for the collective, spirit? Okay, we got a lot of cards. Okay, cool. I'll take them. So we have Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You might be feeling a little lonely, isolated, kind of on your lone wolf shit right now, but you are not alone. We also have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Maybe some of you recently did like some cord cutting, or you've just been cutting like people out of your life that just don't resonate with you. They don't really respect you. They don't value you. They don't love you. You're just like, I'm just not gonna fuck with you, okay? So whether you've done the spiritual or energetic work behind that or not, for some of you it's more on a practical level where it's just like, nope, I'm not doing it. You know, see how their arms are kind of like up in this little cross? Is that did DMX do that? I don't know. Somebody could be a fan of DMX. But we also have transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. All right, so you might be kind of separated, isolated right now because you are going through this deep healing. But once again, your ancestors are around you. And I get for some of you too, the way there's this group right here, like they're doing a protection ritual of some sort. So I don't know if you have like a spiritual community that you're a part of, a friend group or whatever, but a lot of you could be going through like similar things like right now where you're calling back your power. You're releasing misaligned connections. You're leaning into the wisdom of your ancestors. You're going through deep healing right now. We have take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill, all right? So some of you have been overworking, you know, putting in extra time, overtime, just not making enough time for yourself, okay, to relax, to slow down. Some of you could need a vacation, or staycation. Just, you know, slow down a bit. There could be something you're trying to like finish really quickly, but the universe is like, who gave you this deadline? Okay, so this might be a self-imposed deadline that you're giving yourself, you know, with a project, something creative that you're working on, something that you're passionate about, where you might be feeling like, oh, I'm kind of left behind, or I'm not making as much progress as I want to. Relax, okay? You're doing what you need to do. We have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So that is what you are doing right now. My voice is like, I need some water. That's what you're doing right now, is birthing this new world into being. I don't know why my voice started just getting all like cracky and shit. So I don't know, somebody could be going through like throat chakra activations. Your throat chakra has been stifled or something. Maybe there's something you've been needing to express to kind of get off your chest, but you know, haven't been saying it for whatever reason. Even if you don't want to say it directly to someone, it could be a good idea to maybe record like a voice note of what you would want to say ideally to this person regarding this situation. Or write it down like in a journal. But I think it's really good for you to say it, like vocalize it. Even if you do write it down, then like read it out loud, okay? We also have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So the fact that you got this card and the protection card coming out, that's like double messages of like calling back your power, guarding yourself. So you could be doing like some banishing work and some protection work if you are like into rituals and, you know, magic and spell work and all that stuff. I'm getting you're doing like banishing and protection work, okay, which could be really important for you right now. There could be people that are kind of pulling at your energy, maybe pulling at your time a little bit too much, pulling at you emotionally a bit too much. you know, where it's just like, yo, this is a lot. All right, so don't be afraid to take a step back from any situations that are just doing a little too much for you. You don't have the capacity. That could be something that you're communicating to people, like, I just don't have the capacity for this right now. For others of you, you're communicating with your actions, where you're kind of falling back, or you're just a little quiet at this time. So, you know, do what you need to do. For some of you, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So maybe right now you are in this space of really trying to cultivate some better circumstances for yourself. So you're being very weary of like who you have around you, because you don't want them fucking up your good juju, essentially, is what I'm getting from this. All right. So I don't blame you. You kind of want to be around people that are like in a high vibration. And it's not to say that no one is there like all the time. Even as we go throughout a day, you know, you could be vibrating like on different levels. You might have had a bad morning or something, but then later that afternoon you're feeling a lot better. So I think if anything, you might be removing yourself from environments or situations where people are like constantly like at this lower vibrational state, versus people that are just going through the motions of being human and having emotions and stuff, right? Because yeah, I know for me, I'm like honestly just not a super morning person either. Just like I don't really get active until like the afternoon. So everybody might think I'm a bitch in the morning, to be completely honest. And I'm not like being rude to anybody, I'm just not talking really. So you know, some of you, I don't know, you might not be a morning person. That's funny. We have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Yeah, going back to take a break. What did it say? Like a life's work or some shit. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So you definitely need to take a break. You've been working really hard. Maybe not giving yourself enough credit too for like how hard you've been working. Give yourself a little more credit, okay? Treat yourself. Maybe some of y'all need to go take a little spa day or something. Yeah, I'm definitely like, go get a massage. I heard a foot bath. Okay, so maybe take a little foot bath. That's something you can kind of do at home too if you feel like you're on a bit of a budget. There's like certain things you can do for your self-care, like do your little face mask or something. Have some essential oils going, like get you some lavender, you know, that's real good for calming you down and everything. Let's see what card this is. Interesting. So you got both of the Sagittarius cards. You got the new moon in Sagittarius and the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. So some of you could be a Sagittarius, have those placements in your chart there. These could also be some significant times that are going to be coming up when the moon is in Sagittarius. I don't know when that's going to be next time, but yeah, do your Googles and see the when the next time the moon is transiting through Sagittarius. Okay, that can be an important time, as well as the literal new moon in Sagittarius. That'll be during Sagittarius season of this year. The full moon in Sagittarius will be during Gemini season of this year. All right, let's see what we got coming up from the goddess guidance. Yeah, because you're looking at the bigger picture, so you don't really have time for the bullshit, is what I'm getting. You don't have time for people that are just not on your wavelength, that are not trying to help elevate you and, you know, bring this new earth into existence for you. Because I'm getting like some of these people, they're not coming with you. They're not coming with you to the new world that you're creating. Why is this giving me Paradise? I don't know if y'all watched that show on Hulu. It is so good. The season finale comes out on Wednesday, but maybe you want to check that out. But yeah, like, that's just like something that just came to mind. It's not what's really going down here, I don't think. But I don't want to freak anybody out, especially if they watch the show and be like, what the fuck? I'm not saying it's all that. I'm saying you're creating a new world for you. All right. And you are being very particular about who you want in that new world. You know, this could have to do with like people you're choosing to come along for the journey and leaving some people behind. All right, we have Brazen coming through. Satira, she's the African goddess guidance that you're getting So, you know, she is all about being bold, like being expressive, like taking up space. This could be a part of your new world. Maybe you have been someone that has been a little bit more on the reserved side, maybe shy, kind of a bit of a wallflower, maybe letting others kind of lead the way. Well, something is shifting where you're like, nah, I'm the fucking leader in this bitch, and I'm finna create the kind of environment, the kind of world, the kind of reality that I want to experience. If that means that I ruffle some feathers, because that's one thing a brazen ass bitch will do, okay? She'll ruffle some fucking feathers. And people will be like, damn, like, bitch, you too harsh. Like, what you got going on? I don't care. You don't have to like it. You're not coming to my new world with me anyway, so you're not invited. All right? So, I don't know. Some of y'all could be telling someone you're not invited. Maybe you're not going to be a bitch about it, because that's kind of harsh. But there could be something that you're like planning and you have in your mind like who's getting invited and who's not getting invited. So it could be a situation like that coming through here as well. That's really interesting. So yeah, I'm also getting, I don't know, somebody could be going on a train ride or something like that. You know, they be doing them little scenic train rides. So it could be something significant with that. Also, the colors yellow, red, green could be significant to you as well. We got like white and black in here. Maybe these are colors you should be wearing a little more. I'm also seeing, I think she got some mangoes on the top of her head in this little basket. So maybe eat some mangoes. I know that's one of my favorite fruits. So get into it. All right. But yeah, I'm getting like something about you wanting your life to be more sweet, like sweet, kind of like nectar, and it's juicy and it's like ripe. Maybe there's something about your life that feels kind of like dead in a way, or unripe in some way, where it's a little dull. All right, but I feel like things are gonna get a little like spicy for you, a little more juicy for you. Okay, so and I fucking hate that word too, juicy. But for whatever reason, it's coming through. I don't know. Was it Juicy Couture? If somebody like has on one of them little fits or something like that, or they have like perfume and stuff like that too. Actually, like one of their perfumes I used to really like when I was younger. But yeah, it's something about you, I don't know, maybe even your body. You could be kind of gaining some weight, like in the right places and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, girl, you looking real good. Girl, guy, you know, whoever you are, you could be like on a weight gain journey for some of you specifically, or you just naturally kind of, you know, got that body on you. So some of y'all might be showing a little more skin here too, is what I'm getting. So if you've been a little more modest when it comes to your appearance and your fashion, you might start, you know, showing a little more skin here. This could be a part of your new world where you're feeling more confident in your body, where you're not maybe confined by respectability politics. Because once again, we have Satira coming through. She's brazen. A brazen bitch don't give a fuck about respectability politics. She don't care about, you know, what people think about her, the way she dresses. Oh, if they're gonna slut shame her and, you know, have all of these judgments about her. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm free at the end of the day, while you are over there enslaved and chained to like these made up fucking rules and shit that don't really apply. Like, the only rule that really applies is you can't be walking around this bitch butt ass naked. Like, you can't do that. That's illegal. Shit, y'all, let's get caught up for indecent exposure or something. But shit, if you got your midriff showing, you got your leg out, your back out, you got some cleavage showing, whatever it is you got going on, you're looking good. Okay, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Okay, this train just made me think of Thomas the Train. What he'd say, I think I can. Is that Thomas the Train? So it could be something about you needing to like affirm yourself, needing to encourage yourself. Like, you can do it. You can do it. Whatever this is. For some of you, this is your life's work. that is going to require you to have a lot more confidence than you have had. All right, because I literally just posted about that on Threads the other day. I think yesterday. I was like, it's a hobby if you keep it to yourself. It's your purpose if you're sharing it with the world. So some of you, yeah, you may have like a hobby that is actually meant to be your purpose, but you're kind of doing it really like behind the scenes and you're not sharing it with anybody. So you could be in a space where you're like, I'm finna like come out and really share like what it is that I do. So yeah, it's something about you like affirming yourself. I think I can. All right. So we have Beyond 3D coming out. Sometimes events and situations are beyond what we can see physically at the moment. Now is the time to trust that there is more than meets the eye. Understand that the 3D world we live in is just one aspect of our reality. All right. So I think you do. You have your spiritual glasses on. I heard they're intimidated by you. So you're noticing people that are like intimidated by you. Maybe they're treating you kind of funny, you know, trying to like outcast you or trying to humble you or some shit. And you're just like looking like, I fucking see you. Like, you might think I don't know what you're doing, but I fucking see you. All right. And it might not even be something, like I said, you don't have to tell people, but in your mind, you're making a note like, oh, okay, bet. I heard somebody talking to you sideways, maybe making, what are those little jokes? Like, it's just a joke, but it's not really. Also those underhanded compliments. Somebody could be, you know, like, ooh, who you think you are? Why you got that on? Or whatever. I'm like, okay, hot stuff or some shit. But they really like, in the back of their mind, like, oh, you doing too much. You need to put some clothes on or something. So, like, please. Just because you can't flaunt it, because you don't feel confident enough, because literally anybody could flaunt it. It don't matter what your body look like. You know, it be skinny bitches out here, you know, shit, showing skin. It be thick bitches. It be plus size women. It don't matter, all right? It just matters about your confidence. And some motherfuckers ain't got the confidence, baby, like you do, all right? We have protected. Imagine being washed over by magical waters that cleanse and protect you. Set your intentions and move forward without fear. If you are fully protected, what can stop you? That's right, nothing, not a motherfucking thing, okay? We got this Florida water here. Some of you need to, you know, work with some Florida water, you know, put it on your hands. Don't be like, put it on the back of my neck, you know, wherever you need to put it in, like a spiritual bath or something, because you definitely need to get your protection up. That message came through in 2 separate decks that you need to do some protection stuff, okay? Maybe light you a little black candle or something like that, because folks hating. I don't know if you posting on Instagram or TikTok, wherever you be at, and they just like, who does she think she is? Like, bitch, that bitch, that's who I think I am. Like, I'm sorry you don't feel that way about yourself. Actually, I'm not sorry, because I'm not apologizing for how other people live their lives. That's a choice. That's a personal choice. Why would I be sorry for the choices that you're making? So I don't know, some of y'all, there's something really unapologetic about your attitude right now, where you just like, I really don't give a fuck about how you feel. As long as I'm not harming you, then you really shouldn't be worried about what I'm doing. So bloop, bloop, bloopity bloop. Okay, look, I ain't mad at it. Let's see, I'm gonna get one more from this deck, and we're gonna put some tarot cards and wrap it up here. There we go. Thank you. Action. You are the director of your life, and sometimes you have to yell action to yourself. Take the initiative to make progress and move forward with your endeavors. It's never too late to start, and use however many takes you need. Some of you could be actors, you could be directors, producers, I don't know, fucking videographers. Like, you could work in the entertainment industry or something like that, or you're meant to. But, you know, that's not going to be the case for everybody. Some of you, not some of you, all of you are just meant to take action towards your goals, all right? Going back to Satira and being brazen. The number 17 is on her card. Somebody could be born on the 17th. The 17th of like March could be significant. That reduces to an 8 in numerology, which is about your abundance, your success, your ambition. So some of you need to like tap in to that energy. Now, I know we had the card that said take a break or whatever. pace yourself for sure. But, you know, when you're not taking a break, you need to be like foot on gas. Like, let's go. Let's make this shit happen. All right. I don't know. Some of y'all, somebody could be getting cast in a movie, a TV show. I just heard a documentary. I'm seeing scene 1, take 1. You're one of one. Alien superstar Beyonce is coming through. Like, you better motherfucking recognize shit. Like, consider your life to be like a movie, and you know, you're the protagonist there. You're like the main character. So yeah, I'm getting like that main character energy is coming through. That could be what you're tapping into, how you're stepping into this new world that you're creating, like all eyes on me. And everybody should feel like the main character of their fucking life. You know, I don't mean you should go around just being selfish and inconsiderate of other people, but you should take up space like you are the main character of your life, because you are. Some of you could sometimes put other people like on a pedestal and, oh man, they're so cool and they're so confident and they're so this and that. No, you need to be affirming that for yourself, okay? We have the King of Swords here coming through. So yeah, there's distance right now. You might be coming off a little icy where you're not communicating a lot. But you could just be thinking, I heard thinking of a master plan when it comes to your goals and like what you're trying to call into your life. Somebody could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with an air sign. I heard studying. Okay, so I don't know if there's like a specific topic that you're studying. Some of you could be communicators as well. That's a part of your purpose. A writer, a public speaker. You could work in like communications. I heard express yourself. So there's something that you are meant to be expressing as the King of Swords. But one thing I like about the King of Swords, he thinks before he speaks. So you give a lot of thought to like what you want to communicate, how you want to communicate. That shows that you're very mastered in the realm of communication. We have the 9 of Pentacles, so you finna get that bag, okay? For some of you, you know, if you've been struggling financially, you're about to enter into an era. This is your new world where you're abundant, where things are overflowing, where you're prosperous. Yeah, right now it might feel like wah with this 4 of Cups. Like, I need some excitement in my life. I need some movement, some growth. It feels like things have been a bit stagnant, just kind of going through the day-to-day monotony of life. But things are about to change with this Ace of Wands, okay? You are about to have a new opportunity come in. For some of you, this is just like a breakthrough of energy, where you're feeling more inspired, you're feeling more motivated, you're feeling like you want to take that action. This is very much that Satira energy of being brazen, being bold, you know, putting yourself out there, being that main character. All right, so it's definitely coming in for you. There could be some developments here. Let me see. We got within the next week or month. I'm saying these are weeks. So within the next week, also something about 4 days maybe, or 4 weeks, okay, which would put us out into Aries season, which just gives me like Aries season vibes. So yeah, that could be kind of like the timeline that you're working with your new world being created. I mean, that would make sense. So for some of you, it's going to be like within a week, this new world is going to start forming for you through an opportunity that you're receiving, for like career, for business, or even just an idea you're having for a creative or passion project. Look at what's underneath the deck. We have the 10 of Swords, okay, where you're putting the bullshit behind you. You've gone through a lot of shit, like going through that dark night of the soul, you know, having to weed out relationships that really weren't on your same wavelength, you know, maybe experiencing some betrayals as well. Sometimes the 10 of Swords can recommend people chatting behind your back, gossiping, slandering you, just a whole bunch of bullshit. But I love this Ten of Swords because she's standing on her feet. She's not laying flat on her face in defeat. So whatever they thought was going to break you, it did not. It made you stronger. It made you more resilient. And it also made you more discerning as well. Because like I said, you're turning your back like on a lot of people that are not going to be entering into this new world with you. They're just not. I'm hearing a major disconnect that there's going to be. I don't know if you're blocking people or you're just not going to be as responsive to their messages, or literally like you're not going to give a fuck anymore. You might have at one point really cared about these people's opinions of you and, you know, having relationships with these people, but I get like you're just all of a sudden not going to give a fuck anymore. And they're going to be looking at you like, what? Why are you not trying as hard? Why aren't you trying to fit in with us? You know, why aren't you trying to hang out with us and do this and do that? You're like, y'all don't even fuck with me. Like, for real, for real. So I'm going to fuck with me. You know, I choose me. I'm always going to stand by my side and support me. I just saw it's 111 on the clock right now, angel number. So and it's 10 here. So one, that would technically be 1111. So that's an angel number coming through for some of you. Maybe you've been seeing that time or that number a lot. But yes, like standing on business here, like, you know, committed to yourself, committed to your dreams and the reality that you're trying to create for yourself. So I love that for you, my loves. With that being said, I am going to wrap it up here. If this message resonates at all, please like, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.